Ever wondered why the busier life gets, the emptier it feels? Some days pass by like a fast-forwarded movie. You wake up, blink, and suddenly the day is gone. Everything runs on autopilot. Tasks, worries, exhaustion, all looping endlessly. Your mind is either racing toward future anxieties or drowning in past regrets. But here is the interesting part. One simple shift can pull you out of this autopilot mode and bring back calm, clarity, and genuine presence into your life. This isn't some trendy hack or modern self-help trick. It is an ancient practice rooted in thousands of years of Buddhist philosophy. It's called mindfulness. Now, when you hear mindfulness or Buddhism, you might picture a monk meditating silently on a mountaintop. And while meditation is a core part of it, mindfulness is so much more. It's about bringing your full, non-judgmental attention to the present moment. It's about experiencing your life as it unfolds, right here, right now, instead of being lost in thought. It's about seeing things as they truly are, without the filter of our biases, fears, and expectations. And the best part? You don't need to retreat to a monastery to practice it. You can apply it to every aspect of your life, from the way you work to the way you interact with others, and even the way you eat your lunch. Let's start with the basics. At its heart, Buddhist mindfulness, or sati in the original Pali language, is about remembering to be present. It's one of the key components of the Noble Eightfold Path, the Buddha's guide to ending suffering. The core idea is that much of our stress and dissatisfaction comes from our mind's tendency to wander. We worry about that upcoming deadline. We replay an awkward conversation from yesterday. We fantasize about our next vacation. Our body is here, but our mind is everywhere else. Mindfulness is the practice of gently guiding our attention back to the present. A simple way to begin is with your breath. Your breath is always with you, a constant anchor to the now. Try this right now. Just take a moment to notice your breath. Feel the sensation of the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then leaving your body. You don't need to change it, just observe it. In and out. As you do this, your mind will inevitably wander. That's completely normal. The practice isn't about emptying your mind. It's about noticing when your mind has wandered and gently, without any judgment, bringing it back to your breath. Each time you do this, it's like a bicep curl for your attention muscle. You're training your mind to be more stable and focused. So how does this translate from a simple breathing exercise to our busy modern lives? Let's talk about work. Many of us spend a huge portion of our day at our jobs, often in high-stress environments. We're juggling multiple tasks, dealing with demanding colleagues, and facing constant pressure to perform. This is where mindfulness can be a real game changer. Instead of multitasking, which is really just rapidly switching your attention and draining your mental energy, try single tasking. When you're writing an email, just write the email. When you're in a meeting, be fully in the meeting. Give your complete attention to the task at hand. Notice the feel of the keyboard under your fingers, the sound of your colleague's voice, the ideas being discussed. You'll find that you not only produce higher quality work, but you'll also feel less scattered and overwhelmed. You're not splitting your energy. You're focusing it like a laser beam. Mindfulness can also transform how we handle workplace stress. When you feel that familiar knot of anxiety tightening in your stomach before a big presentation, pause. Instead of getting swept away by the storm of what-ifs, turn your attention inward. Acknowledge the feeling. Say to yourself, this is anxiety. Notice where you feel it in your body. Is your heart racing? Are your palms sweating? Just observe these physical sensations without judging them or wishing they would go away. By simply acknowledging and observing the emotion, you create a space between you and the feeling. You are not your anxiety. You are the one who is aware of the anxiety. This small shift in perspective can be incredibly empowering. It stops the emotion from spiraling out of control and allows you to respond to the situation with a clearer head. This brings us to a crucial aspect of mindfulness: non-judgment. We are constantly judging ourselves and our experiences. I'm so bad at public speaking. This meeting is so boring. I shouldn't feel this stressed. Mindfulness invites us to let go of these labels. Instead of "this is a boring meeting," it becomes "I am experiencing the sensation of boredom." Instead of "I'm bad at this," it's "I'm noticing feelings of doubt and difficulty." This isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about observing the reality of the moment without adding an extra layer of negative commentary. This practice cultivates self-compassion, a key element in Buddhist teachings. You learn to treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a good friend. Now, let's bring mindfulness out of the office and into our personal lives. Think about your daily routines. How often do you really taste your food? Or are you usually scrolling through your phone, watching TV, or thinking about your to-do list while you eat? Try practicing mindful eating. Put your phone away. Look at your food. Notice the colors, the shapes, the textures. As you take a bite, chew slowly. Savor the flavors. Notice how your body feels. You might be surprised at how much more enjoyable and satisfying a meal can be when you're truly present for it. This simple act can reconnect you with your body's natural hunger and fullness cues. The same principle applies to our relationships. When you're talking with a friend or a family member, are you truly listening, or are you just waiting for your turn to speak, formulating your response in your head? Mindful listening means giving the other person your full attention. Listen not just to their words, but to the emotion behind them. Notice their body language, their tone of voice. When you offer someone the gift of your complete presence, it deepens the connection in a way that nothing else can. It communicates respect and care, and it allows you to understand them on a much deeper level. You're not just hearing, you're connecting. Another powerful application is mindful walking. Whether you're walking to your car, taking a stroll in the park, or just walking from one room to another, you can turn it into a mindfulness practice. Feel the sensation of your feet connecting with the ground. Notice the rhythm of your steps. Pay attention to the sights and sounds around you, the rustling of leaves, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the faces of people passing by. It turns a mundane activity into an opportunity to ground yourself in the present moment and appreciate the world around you. It is important to remember that mindfulness is not about achieving a state of permanent bliss or eliminating all negative thoughts and feelings. That's a common misconception. Life will always have its ups and downs. The goal of mindfulness is to change our relationship with those ups and downs. It's about learning to ride the waves of life with greater balance and equanimity, rather than being knocked over by them. It's about developing an inner stability that remains even when the world outside is chaotic. The Buddhist perspective offers a deep well of wisdom here. It teaches us about impermanence, the idea that everything is constantly changing. The pleasant moments will pass, but so will the difficult ones. By being mindful, we learn to appreciate the good moments more fully, knowing they won't last forever. And we learn to navigate the challenging moments with more grace, understanding that this too shall pass. This acceptance of impermanence can free us from a lot of struggle and resistance. So how can you make this a consistent practice? Start small. You don't need to meditate for an hour every day. Maybe start with just 5 minutes of mindful breathing in the morning. Choose one daily activity, like brushing your teeth or drinking your morning coffee, and commit to doing it mindfully each day. These small, consistent efforts build momentum. Think of it as planting a seed. With regular care and attention, it will grow into a strong tree that can weather any storm. Ultimately, integrating mindfulness into your work and life is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you feel focused and present, and days when your mind feels like a circus. And that's okay. The key is to approach your practice with kindness and curiosity, not with rigid expectation. Every moment is a new opportunity to begin again, to gently bring your attention back to the here and now. By embracing this ancient wisdom, you can unlock a more vibrant, meaningful, and peaceful way of living. You can find clarity amidst the chaos, build deeper connections with others, and cultivate a kinder relationship with yourself. It all starts with a single mindful breath. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content on living a more conscious and fulfilling life.